Now we're taking a look at your weather impact forecast across the southeast Texas area. We saw heavy rains early this morning and now it's a different story. Here's the live view over our 12 News studio. And joining us is Carrie Cooper in the Weather Impact Center. Carrie, these storms we had this morning, are those over just yet or should we expect some more?
Well, we'll have another chance later on tonight, not quite as late as we had last night and this morning, but we do expect more showers and thunderstorms around midnight to around 2 a.m. Don't think they'll be quite as strong as this morning. That's the good news. There've been some scattered showers out there today, and temperatures have been pretty pleasant thanks to the cloud cover. Certainly not hot, that's for sure. We have cloudy skies across the area. Weather impact night coming up tonight. Now, we're not expecting near the intensity of the thunderstorms or the coverage that we saw this morning. Still a pretty good coverage, but I just don't think the storms will be as strong, thank goodness. But we do expect more thunderstorms tonight, anywhere between around 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. The prime time between about 11:30 and about 2:30 in the morning. Could see another inch or two of rain. We had 1 to 2 inches overnight last night, so that wasn't too bad there. Radar showing the showers and thunderstorms in Liberty County. That's a pretty heavy thunderstorm there just west of Liberty, moving northeast. That may work into Hardin County here in the next 30 minutes or so. The coverage will increase as we head toward midnight. In fact, this will show up well on Futurecast here, putting it into motion. Notice the line of storms moving in around midnight tonight. We'll talk about that and some improving weather beginning tomorrow coming up in just a few minutes.
Thanks so much, Carrie. And speaking of this rainy weather, parts of North Texas received flooding from severe weather overnight.
It's literally a river.
This was taken Friday night around 9 p.m. in Fort Worth by Clinton Bramlett. You can see the force of those floodwaters that took away a construction cone. Then in another video taken by Leslie Ben, you can see a pickup truck driving through the high waters, which were also seen on 7th Street in Fort Worth. Here at home, the one thing the weather didn't stop was the runners who participated in the 5K ribbon run this morning. Hundreds turned out for the 15th annual Julie Richardson Proctor 5K ribbon run in downtown Beaumont. The event, hosted by the Gift of Life program, celebrates survivors and raises money for life-saving cancer screenings. Executive Director Norma Sampson says it's about more than just the run. It's about community and early detection.
What this is all, about camaraderie. It's about celebrating life. And importantly, it's for the Gift of Life to inform the community about the risk and the cancers associated with some of the prevalent diseases. And importantly, it's about breast and ovarian cancer.
The Gift of Life provides free screenings to more than 1,500 women every year, and many return because they can't afford health insurance. She adds that support helps keep the mission strong year after year. Also today, the 47th annual St. Anne Catholic School Carnival kicked off today, complete with games, food, and fun for the whole community.
And it's family friendly and it's for the entire community to come out and participate. And we're collecting canned goods, which will go to some other place and Market to Hope. And the funds really go back here to the school and supporting our school and all the programs that we do.
Despite some early rain, organizers say the weather cleared just in time for a strong turnout. All the proceeds help support student programs and ensure no family pays full tuition at St. Anne. And if you missed out on the fun today, don't worry. There's an exciting event happening tomorrow. From 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the BPD headquarters on College Street, they're having a trunk or treat. Come in a costume and get ready to meet officers, a K-9, and more. And speaking of K-9, we have an update tonight on K-9 Ruger at the Port Neches Police Department. On Thursday, we told you about a campaign to raise funds to fit him with a bulletproof vest on the job. Well, we now know tonight they have officially surpassed their goal. On Facebook today, organizer Jessica Momo announced they raised $4,100 for Ruger's vest. Their goal was $3,800. She thanked the community for all of their help. Now to a traffic alert for drivers in Mid-County. Tomorrow, the left lane of US 69 northbound from Spurlock to FM 3514 will be closed from 8 p.m. Sunday to 5 a.m. Monday morning, October 27th. Today, the government shutdown has entered its 25th day. Lawmakers failed for a 12th time to pass a bill funding the government. Many federal workers still punching the clock won't be getting a paycheck next week. This includes FAA employees in Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. Technicians, controllers, and TSA working at airports are still working. Despite putting in those 80 hours, they'll see zeros on their check this Tuesday. We spoke to two unionized technicians who work for airports in Lake Charles and Beaumont. They say they're taking money out of their savings to survive the shutdown for now.
It's not a joke. Some of them are acting like, we look at it as a vacation. But we're still paying for everything. Even the employees that are at home, they're still paying. They still have bills. This is not a joking matter. It's serious.
12 News also reached out directly to Jack Brooks Regional Airport. They told us, quote, Jack Brooks Regional Airport has seen no operational decrease in terms of the federal government shutdown. And as it continues on, the USDA says it will not tap into its contingency fund to cover food stamp benefits next month. Now that's according to a memo obtained by CNN, which also says states will not be reimbursed if they use their own funds to pay for benefits. The memo says the $6 billion funds, quote, are not legally available to cover regular benefits. As a result, 42 million Americans will not receive critical food assistance from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP. Last week, Agricultural Secretary Brooke Rollins said food stamps will run dry by the end of the month if the lapse in federal funding continues. Ahead here tonight, hear about the chase that led authorities through several different counties. And in Orange, a gas station up in flames. What authorities had to do to get everyone out.
We're working to get more information from Beaumont Police.
Join 12 News weekdays at 6 and 10 p.m.
We bring you the latest breaking news and keep you safe when weather impacts your day.
Following the excitement with your team.
Covering local issues that matter in your community.
Watch 12 News at 6 and 10 p.m. and stream on 12 News Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
No matter where we start, every mile brings us closer. And as Texans, we take care of each other along the way. We lend a hand, slow down, and take our time. At the end of the day, we all want to get home safe. Drive like a Texan. Kind, courteous, and safe.
The STEM fields are providing opportunity to be part of the developments that will shape the future, and the Army National Guard is at the forefront of the movement. Soldiers can serve part-time and choose from dozens of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics jobs, working with cutting-edge technology and innovations. And the skills and experience they receive can open doors for them to civilian careers in the STEM world. Join a team that is taking the lead in STEM by talking to a local recruiter or by going to nationalguard.com/careers.
From Dallas to Houston, San Antonio to Austin, it's the news that moves all of Texas. Texas News Now. One power-packed hour with enough Texas news to fill a 10-gallon hat. Your top headlines, weather alerts, and big travel updates. No matter where you're headed, across town or across the state, we've got Texas covered. Texas News Now, weekdays at noon, only on 12 News Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
Welcome back. A carjacking led to a chase through several counties yesterday. It started at Winnie Park around noon. The victim told deputies that a woman told her she had a gun and stole her car. Deputies found the car going eastbound on I-10. Beaumont Police, the Orange County Sheriff's Office, and Orange Police all stopped the vehicle. The chase ended at Simmons Drive on I-10. The driver, Ariel Brown, was arrested. She's facing a robbery charge. Investigators say they ended up not finding a gun on her. Next, also in Orange, firefighters evacuated the Flying J truck stop and restaurant late Thursday night after a trailer started smoking in the parking lot. Deputy Fire Chief Peyton Smith said the sulfur and carbon mixture inside the container was burning and could become hazardous. Highway 62 was closed and all other 18-wheelers in the parking lot removed. No injuries were reported. Up next, if you love to travel, National Geographic just announced their 2026 bucket list. See how it adds up to yours next.
And more showers and thunderstorms expected across southeast Texas later tonight. Here's a look at Futurecast around midnight to 1 a.m. Pretty active again. We'll have a complete forecast coming up.
As tropical activity picks up in the Gulf, 12 News is your hurricane headquarters. Get prepared before a storm hits. Watch the 12 News Hurricane Special, streaming on 12 News Plus. From the must-haves in your supply kit to the evacuation routes you'll need to take, plus safety tips and how you can protect yourself from storm scammers. The 12 News Hurricane Special, keeping you prepared. Sponsored by Entergy. We power life.
When industry news breaks, we're on the front lines, digging into the issue,
Lamar is working to protect Power City from hackers,
filtering out rumors, and giving you the facts, direct from inside sources.
ExxonMobil and lawyers for the United Steelworkers.
Taking on the story from all sides.
The company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection last year.
Southeast Texas is a power city, and we're bringing the power to you. 12 News, putting Southeast Texas first.
Can't wake up early?
Don't worry, we've got you covered with 12 News Plus. Stream the Daybreak replays all morning long or watch it on demand whenever you want.
Just search for 12 News Plus on your streaming device, add it to your channels, and start watching for free.
12 News Plus, start streaming today.
It's time to honor our local educators with the 12 News Golden Apple Awards. Once a month, 12 News will surprise an educational staff member who has gone above and beyond to make a positive impact on the lives of Southeast Texas students. Nominate your educator by going to 12newsnow.com/goldenapple to do your part in showcasing the heroes that make a difference both inside and outside the classroom. The Golden Apple Awards every month on 12 News.
This is a tornado on the ground.
and the roads are slippery.
We have a tropical storm warning.
Look at this water.
Street flooding in Beaumont.
It is going to get extremely cold.
The metal building blew away from a business.
Staying safe behind the wheel is imperative.
Find a safe spot, move to an interior room.
Just make sure you're staying safe.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stream extended coverage on 12 News Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
New tonight, if you're looking for your next adventure, National Geographic has some Instagram-ready destinations for you. They are all on its annual list of the best places in the world to travel.
From a surfer's paradise to snow-capped mountains to the American nostalgia road trip, National Geographic revealing their list of the 25 best places to travel to in 2026. If you're looking for a splurge,
Japan is really popular right now with travelers.
Yamagata Prefecture, north of Tokyo, tops the list for its otherworldly outdoor experiences.
One of the most photogenic places that you could possibly go. If you like an Instagrammable vacation, this is it.
From the hot springs of Ginzan Onsen to the slopes of Mount Zhao.
It's home to these incredible things that they call the snow monsters. They're natural formations created from snow and ice that the wind whips up, and they're really incredible looking, fantastical, twisted shapes.
And for fun in the sun, go south to the spectacular beaches of Oaxaca in Mexico.
Beautiful beaches that aren't busy, something that we think makes it worth being on people's radar.
As famous for their great waves as their food.
You've got great food, really nice mix of food experiences, but very high quality, very fresh.
And for a trip closer to home, the Great American Road Trip with a permanent place in pop culture.
We couldn't do Best of the World 2026 without making a nod to the 100th anniversary of Route 66.
They recommend cruising the 400-mile stretch across Oklahoma full of iconic Americana.
There are going to be affordable places to stay along the route, affordable places to eat and drink. There's a lot of accessible, fun things to do that don't cost anything at all. It's a great choice for someone who might want to take a trip that would be special and memorable, but not cost that much.
Well, things are pretty quiet across Southeast Texas for now on our Roofing 911 Skycam network down in Orange. Sponsored by the Horseman's Western Store, have overcast conditions. Some scattered showers out there. We'll show you that coming up on radar in just a moment. Weather impact. night coming up tonight, we do expect more thunderstorms, hopefully not near as strong as what we had this morning. Really didn't have much severe weather this morning. It was some 1 to 2 inch rains. We had some wind gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour in spots. That still doesn't categorize as a severe thunderstorm, but there'll be some more around between 8 p.m. and 4 a.m. the prime time around midnight to 1. Some 1 to 2 inch totals possible before things finally improve late tonight and Sunday. We're in the 70s now. Radar shows a very heavy thunderstorm producing some lightning just to the north of Liberty. Moving northeastward, will be moving into Hardin County here in the next 30 to 45 minutes. Other than that, it's pretty quiet. Some scattered showers off to our northwest. So this evening, for the next 2 to 4 hours, there'll be scattered showers moving across southeast Texas, and then more numerous as we head toward midnight. See that on Futurecast, the line coming in around 1 o'clock. We'll see finally some improving weather later tonight. Tomorrow looking pretty good with no rain expected, and we'll see decreasing clouds in the afternoon. Of course, that 3-day forecast coming up before we get to the 7-day in a little while. 80s the next couple of days, lows at night in the 60s. We'll have a 20% coverage of showers in the forecast by Tuesday night. Now that's ahead of a strong cold front that'll work into southeast Texas at that time. Kind of an early preview of fall. That front's going to produce some pretty cold weather coming up by the end of the week, especially for nighttime lows, and even daytime highs will be well above normal. This is next Friday morning, which is Halloween. We're expecting mid-40s area-wide across southeast Texas. That is going to be very, very nice. And those afternoon high temperatures with lows in the 40s will only be in the upper 60s to around 70. So it is going to be very, very nice across southeast Texas coming up toward the middle and latter half of the week, as we talked about a while ago. Now, as we take a look at moisture levels across southeast Texas, we have plenty of moisture in place, that's for sure. But notice as we head toward late tonight into tomorrow, much drier air works in and some improving weather as we head toward tomorrow. Now, rainfall totals the rest of the night, well, another 1 to 2 inches in spots, not out of the question. And of course, take another look at Futurecast showing the scattered showers this evening, the prime time 12 to 1 o'clock. I don't think the storms will be quite as intense as this morning's. That's good news there, with temperatures in the 60s. And then tomorrow will warm up into the low 80s. We'll clear out in the afternoon. Winds will be west-northwest for that marine forecast. Not too bad, at least the winds are coming down. Tonight, just about everybody will see rain and thunderstorms again later tonight. Lows in the mid-60s. Decreasing clouds for your Sunday. High temperatures around 80 in the lakes to the lower 80s in the triangle. 7-day forecast. One more little slight chance of showers there Tuesday night at 20%. Now that's that strong cold front. Notice Wednesday, low of 52, high of only 70. That's nice. Even cooler than that Thursday, Friday. Look at that, temperatures in the upper 60s to around 70 for highs and lows in the 40s.
Yeah, and so I mean, with all this rain coming in, it's not enough to get rid of those burn bans, but it could be the kind of the start of it if it's enough rain.
Yeah, we had 1 to 2 inches last night, another inch coming up later tonight. So we'll see if some of those burn bans are lifted, but that may not all be lifted.
Yeah, well, we can hope that some more rain comes in and kind of surprises us a little bit.
We hope so.
Hope so. Holton's here now with a preview of 409 Sports.
OU football is chasing their 7th win in a row as they face the Demons of Northwestern State. Of course, highlights coming up in 409 Sports.
We begin with breaking news in Port Neches.
Firefighters continue attacking the flames from the air.
We're working to learn more about a police chase.
We'll give you a live look at the scene tonight. Our crew there.
A chase in Port Neches turned into a standoff.
So we're working to get you more information.
We're going to keep you updated on air and online as we learn more.
Stream extended coverage on 12 News Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.
As Texans, we have many reasons to be proud of the Lone Star State. Showing our pride by saying, "Don't mess with Texas," means we gotta step up, walk the walk. Do our part to keep Texas clean. Because after all these years, all these miles, all these traditions, for all us Texans, "Don't mess with Texas" means don't litter.
Daybreak, keeps you prepared for whatever the day brings. Working overnight to get you the latest breaking news. Stay ahead of the storm with Weather Impact Alert Days. Start with the team you trust on Daybreak. Weekdays starting at 5 a.m. and streaming on 12 News Plus.
No cable, no satellite, no antenna, no problem.
Download the only local news streaming app in Southeast Texas, 12 News Plus.
It's easy. Just open your streaming menu and search 12 News Plus. Add it to your channels and start watching for free.
12 News Plus. Start streaming today.
409 Sports. To us, it's about so much more than a highlight, wins or losses.
It's the heart that makes up the game, the triumph of the human spirit.
It's agony and victory, diehards and day ones. It can divide or unify a community.
We give you the stats, but then we inspire you with the stories. The unpredictable, unforgettable, and incomparable.
We bring it to you all because sports lives in the 409.
Sports, brought to you by Golden Triangle Emergency Center, Orange.
Howdy, Southeast Texas. My name is Holton Pepper, and welcome into 409 Sports. The 102nd meeting of the P&G Indians and the Nederland Bulldogs was a one-sided affair, to say the least. And looking at the matchup beforehand, you might have determined that that was what P&G would have done, being a top 5 ranked team. But with this matchup, you really never know. This game started with punches being thrown back and forth, but with the undefeated Indians really rolling as of late coming into this one, the power behind the senior group proved to be too much for the Dogs, who are much younger than they were just a year ago. P&G flexed a lot of muscle on all three phases of the game and have now set themselves up for a district championship game next week when they face the Montgomery Bears on the road, who are also chilling at the top of the district alongside with the Indians with a 5-0 slate. But as for the Bum Phillips Trophy, this was a massive win for the Indians after being upset last year, and Cameron Burchett caught up with Coach Jeff Joseph post-game about the importance of this one.
I'm excited for our kids and excited for our seniors. This game means a lot to our town and these communities, and to get to win your last one for those guys is awesome. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about our team continuing to improve every week. Anytime you win a football game, it's a reason to celebrate because it's not easy and there's a lot that goes into it. And our guys earned it tonight because they worked their butt off this week. But going into next week, it's a big game for the district championship against a Montgomery team that's been rolling and put up a ton of points on everybody. So we're gonna have our hands full and we'll celebrate tonight and we'll get back to work tomorrow.
P&G and the Bears do battle next Friday night at MISD Stadium. Kickoff, of course, for that one is set for 7 p.m. Lamar, now ranked within the top 15 teams in the nation, hits the road to face a lesser opponent in the Northwestern State Demons. But these kinds of games, they can be trap games, and the Demons could play a huge role in being a huge spoiler today if they play their cards right, of course. Cards were down 7-3 here early, but you cannot hold this offense down for long. Xavier Coleman finds an opening as he bursts through and goes the distance for the lead-snatching touchdown for the Cards, and it's 10-7 LU. Defense was ferocious today as well. 3rd and long, pressure gets in the backfield quick as DeKelvion Beeman is back there for the sack. 25 seconds left in the first half. Robert Coleman at quarterback throws out to the corner of the end zone to the Nederland Bulldog, Kendon Fusilier. As the Selly gets going, Vic the Demon did not want us to see it at all. Regardless, it's 17-7 at the half LU. 2nd and goal for Big Red. A lot of beef up front to give to Joshua Robinson, and he finds his way through for the LU score. Run game had 256 yards on the ground today and 4 total touchdowns. And then there were 27-7 late, picked off by Kevin Thomas Jr. to seal it. And the Cards put up a few more stats to pad the overall look of the game, and yet another big-time win for LU. They get the win here 41-14 in dominant fashion. A huge win for LU, just again flexing their muscle. Last week they did really well in answering the bell and, of course, kicking that central game-winning field goal. But then this week, the huge win. And they needed to do this. Yeah. Northwestern State is not a very good football team this year. I'm not throwing shade. It just is the facts.
Just the facts.
It's just the facts.
It says
Don't
the sports
shoot the messenger.
guy. Stay with us after the break. Carrie will have a final check of your weather impact forecast.
You've been waiting for it.
409 Sports Blitz is back. Catch all the hard-hitting high school football action from the 30, the 20, the 10, touchdown!
Experience the hits, the plays, and the bands of your favorite local teams straight from the sidelines to your screen.
Join me, Brandon Roddy, Holton Pepper, and Nick Canizales, and watch the 409 Sports Blitz Friday nights at 10:20 on 12 News and streaming on 12 News Plus.
Sponsored by MCT Credit Union.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
On Weather Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with 12 News and 12 News Plus. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Watch extended weather coverage on 12 News Plus.
It's hard to really come to terms with dementia. There are little things that you can't even begin to plan for that happen that you need the early diagnosis for. My mom has done so much for me. There's no way that I wouldn't do the same for her. It's so important to have the conversation with your doctor earlier because you just do not know what the future holds.
As Texans, we have many reasons to be proud of the Lone Star State. Showing our pride by saying, "Don't mess with Texas," means we gotta step up, walk the walk. Do our part to keep Texas clean. Because after all these years, all these miles, all these traditions, for all us Texans, "Don't mess with Texas" means don't litter.
Hello, sports fans. I'm Brandon Roddy. Tune in to 409 Sports on 12 News and follow all of my social media accounts for the latest in sports updates and highlights.
Gary's back with a final check of our weather impact forecast. Gary, what can we expect?
More rain tonight. But hey, at least we got, the football games in last night. That was good. Yeah, rain on and off tonight. A few thunderstorms around midnight to 2 a.m. Hopefully not as strong as last night. That's good. Lots of sun late tomorrow into Monday. Slight chance Tuesday night with a cold front. Decent one. Highs only around 70 Wednesday and Thursday. Low humidity. And how about some 40s for lows?
Woo.
Not only Wednesday night, but Thursday night too. And boy, for Friday night football this week.
I look forward to that.
Maybe a light jacket after dark.
It sounds good. I like that cold weather. That's the best kind of weather.
Looking good.
Football weather.
Football weather. I like it. We'll see you back here tonight at 10. You can get Anytime News on 12 News app.